There are many recognised distress signals you can use when you need assistance at sea. If help is nearby, you can call for assistance by slowly raising and lowering your outstretched arms, continuously sounding a horn or another sound signalling device, showing a V sheet, or sounding or flashing SOS, 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, with a torch. The most effective signal is Mayday on channel 16 on your VHF radio, which will attract help from other boats nearby and from shore stations, maritime radio or Coast Guard. Set off the appropriate handheld distress flare and activate your 406 locator beacon. A mobile phone can be used, but don't rely solely on mobile phones. They're often out of range, batteries can go flat, and you'll be talking to just one person. Always use in the bag. Call 111. You can use the phone while still in the bag without reducing its signal strength. Handheld distress flares are a visual way of raising the alarm and pinpointing your position to rescuers when they're within sight of the signal being used. Maritime New Zealand recommend that all pleasure boats should carry visual distress flares as well as a waterproof handheld VHF radio. Orange flares are for daytime use only. This one emits a cloud of vivid expanding smoke which is visible for up to 60 seconds at more than 2 miles at sea level and further from aircraft. Red hand flares pinpoint your position to rescuers at night. This red flare emits a brilliant light for 60 seconds. It can be used in daylight as well. Parachute red rockets are for longer range signalling at night. This parachute flare emits a red star which burns for 40 seconds and can be seen up to 40 miles away at night and 8 miles away in daylight. Flares are dangerous and burn at up to 2000 degrees Celsius. It's important you follow the manufacturer's instructions. Check that the correct flare has been selected. Before firing a handheld flare, check that rescuers are in your line of sight. This orange flare has a raised O on the cap so you can identify it in the dark. This red flare has a raised plus on the top for the same reason. To light this flare, you hold it safely at the base. Twist off the top cap, hold the handle with the signal up and away from you. Firmly pull out the yellow infighter knob on the top of the flare. Up and out of it in a smooth, steady motion. Hold the lighted signal up high, outboard and on the leeward side of the boat. Dispose of the used signal, which will be very hot, by putting it in water. A striker cap may light other models. Know what type of flares you have and read the instructions periodically so you're prepared for emergencies. Ensure your distress flares are in good order and up to date. Check the expiry date and replace every 3 years. Always stow them in a waterproof container which is readily accessible in an emergency.